In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 8 ways that I have made income, good income, as a musical theater artist. Now, the first 4 are going to be active income options, and the second 4, the last half, are going to be passive income options. These are the highest paying jobs that I have had and have right now, other than performing in musicals on stage. And if you want a list of all of the 50 ways that I've made income throughout my life as a performer, I'm going to link that download for you in the description box. It's totally free. It has a ton of links and resources and tutorials on how I've done each one. I hope that's helpful for you. Okay, part 1 is active income. And the first one is going to be teaching. If you don't know me or you don't follow me, I was a professor for almost 10 years in the musical theater world, in academia. This is where I started to really make a lot of money, is teaching in ways that I hadn't thought people would want to consume. Skills, knowledge, information. And this really grew for me over the past 20 years, that started from teaching musical theater performers like how to perform, to now one of the most pivotal things that I do in my teaching curriculum is career coaching. You can teach people anything that you know really, really well. So really sit down and think about, what can I teach other people? And I don't care what age you are. There is something that you probably can teach someone. Like a lot of times lately, I've been teaching people how to build websites because I built my own, and I've spent the last 5 years learning how to use my website as a way for me to make money, So that's something that people started asking me for help with. The reason why I'm so good at teaching online is because I taught online at the academic level for 6 years. And my YouTube channel blew up because I started teaching people how to teach online, and I didn't know that was a thing. So just ask yourself, what is a skill, a knowledge, something that you have that people ask you for help with that would be beneficial, and then start testing that out. Do some beta testing, do some free coaching sessions with people and whatever it may be. And it's really a great way for you to make additional revenue, and it may turn into something that you didn't even know existed. And that's really what happened with me. Number 2, this is something that I no longer do. I closed this company, but I created my own company for party entertainment. As a performer, children's party entertainment especially, but any entertainment for parties and events, you can make a lot of money. I have a lot of clients that do this right now with companies they've created on their own. A lot of people make a lot of money entertaining, being actors at events you would never imagine. I have the skills and the knowledge to perform at parties. I know how to do that really well. I can make my own costumes. I can make my own wigs. I can create a website. That was my first website I ever created. I can create my own website and have my own business cards. I can do this on my own and make more money and give better value and product to my clients. And I became like one of the best known high-end upscale, mostly princess parties in Southern California for a while, until I closed that company and I went to grad school. Number 3, for active income opportunities and options, is something I no longer do anymore, but it saved me in 2008 and 2009. I was a PA, or a personal assistant, for a family, for their company, for their work. They all worked from home in the same town and city that I lived in. And I also worked for them personally, babysitting their kids, entertaining their kids, driving them to events and whatnot, driving them to parties so they didn't have to drink and drive. This was way before Uber and Lyft. And I was so grateful for that, because I really needed the money and I needed the flexibility in my schedule. And you'll notice all of these give me flexibility. What I'm saying here is not somebody else that I really had to work for that made my schedule. I made my own schedule. And that's really how I've been able to sustain a life and career in this industry, is building my own businesses and making my own schedule so that I can be flexible to audition and perform and close a business when I want to. There are so many websites out there. There are so many jobs out there that are completely virtual, that you can work for a person, a company. You can be a VA for, and it's kind of like an internship for casting companies, for CDs, for directors. Find something that allows you the opportunity to learn another side of the business. Number 4, I still do this to this day. I've been doing this for a couple of years now. It's great extra money, great side hustle, is UGC work, user generated content work. But the best way that I've been able to do this and make extra money is through casting profiles. You're already paying for them. You might as well see what other work you can get other than just being a performer. And being a UGC, user generated content artist, has been really amazing for me. The first job I ever got was on Backstage, and I created content for them. I sent it off to them. They pay you most of the time in Backstage. They'll pay you via PayPal. Sometimes they'll do it through Backstage, the money transfer. But it was really great. It was kind of fun. It was kind of easy. I got a lot of free products. And then I created a relationship with those companies. So when they have another product that they feel I'm right for, and the demographic is right for me to promote their products, they'll reach out to me and say, hey, let's do that rate, or we're going to give you more this time. And we liked what you did before. Just do the same type of thing. And here's the content. Here's what we need. It's so easy to do when you're an actress, learning as you go. But I'm telling you, you can do it from home and you can make a great chunk of change doing it. Part 2 is passive income. It's not as easy as you think. So number 1 is digital products or online courses. Online courses and digital products, you create them, you set them. It's great for just making extra money and for you to start to promote your services in a way where you can have different price points for people. But you can also do other things that aren't just, I don't know how to teach something and film the video content and make it an online course. Well, okay, what other things do you know, skills do you know, doesn't even have to be musical theater, that you could create a free digital download? A free ebook, not free. I mean, I do have free ones as well on my resources list on my website for you, which goes to my email funnel, which eventually makes me money. That's a whole other story. But you can create downloads that people can pay for. And they can be anywhere from $1 to, I don't know, I've seen some for like $100. And they're digital downloads that are either an ebook, a template, a form. Maybe you have already made something in the past for yourself and you're like, I already have this great, spreadsheet for my finances, and I'm going to take all my personal information out there and just keep the template. And then I'm going to charge people, I don't know, $19.99 to download it, and they get their own copy. And then I'm going to also include a tutorial on how I do it. Like, that's a great just way for you to make extra money. And once you figure out how to set all that up, then it just kind of rolls and it just sits there. The next part 2 of passive income that I still do to this day is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing means you are recommending a product to somebody, you're giving them your affiliate link, and then you're making a commission or a cut off of it. The biggest affiliate marketing that I have is Amazon, like by far. Again, set it and forget it. I'm still making money off of affiliate links that I have posted in YouTube videos from 3 years ago. It's awesome. It's great. Is it a massive amount of money? That depends. Some months are higher than other months. So the best part about affiliate marketing is you're not losing any money. Again, it really takes you just the amount of time to set it all up and then to include it in the ways that you can promote those products, whether it's blogs or videos or on your website, in your content, whatever it may be. And then when someone clicks that link and they purchase that product, then you get a cut or commission off of it. And again, that's passive. You set it, you forget it. Someone asks me for my list of self-tape equipment because I'm talking about it on YouTube or whatever, or on Instagram. I'll just say, here's the link. Here's my Amazon store link with all of it. Here's the link. And then if they buy anything, then I make a commission off of it. And pennies and dollars add up. I'll be really honest with you, they add up. And it's not just Amazon. You can think about any products. If you're talking a lot on social media about certain things, like maybe you share a lot of tips about hair and you have products that you love, reach out to that company and say, hey, I have so many followers on TikTok. I would love to work with you to have affiliate links. You can Google a lot of them and see if they have affiliate links and then sign up for it. But if it's a company that you know and a brand that you know and love and you want to support them, reach out to them. Ask them. Number 3 of passive income. This is not for everybody because you have to have property that you can rent out. I rent out my properties on Airbnb. So I have short-term and long-term rentals. and I own these homes. They are my own property. There's a lot of legal abiding laws that you need to make sure that you look into before, but renting your space is a great way to make passive income. Never in my life did I think this would be something that would be important to me, exciting to me, that I loved doing, and that I made great money at. So it's something to really consider if you have a space that you can rent out legally. But if you own property, or if you're renting from someone, and I know many people that do this right now, if you're renting from someone that you could have a conversation with and you can ask them for permission, you can list it. I prefer Airbnb, but you can list it and rent it out and make a lot of extra money. And you would be surprised at the places that I've stayed at. I'm a big Airbnb stayer. The last couple of years, I've spent like more than half the year at Airbnbs. It's a great way to make passive income once you create it, figure it out, set it up, and then just communicate with your guests. Number 4 of passive income is this thing right here. I think YouTube is the best place to make money for content creation. I have videos, like I have hundreds of videos that I posted online on YouTube, and I still make money off of them, like every single month. If I no longer made these YouTube videos and I decided I didn't like it anymore, I didn't enjoy it, I didn't want to do it anymore, I could stop and I would still make money every single month from YouTube. So we're talking really AdSense, Google AdSense on the ads that are posted on my YouTube videos. And even if you're not monetized, your videos are still going to have ads on them. And then you can also promote products on YouTube. There's like 7 different ways you can make money on YouTube now. YouTube has really expanded the way that they support their creators in the long term, but it's not easy at all. I see people leave Instagram or TikTok to try to come over here to YouTube, and they just kind of crash and burn because it's long form content. Make money and it just rolls in. I don't have to do anything, even if I stopped making these YouTube videos right now. If you have some thoughts on this, I would love to hear what you're going to try next, active or passive income jobs. Put it in the comments below, and I'd love to hear how you're going to start making extra money or how you are making extra money as a performer right now. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.